Now, being an influencer can be fun. Yes, you can literally, do things that you normally do and then make content around it. For example, I do a lot of product reviews. So something like that for me would be like, hey, I got this in, it was great on my hair, blah, blah, blah. Or it could be like a day in the life type of thing where I'm just talking and chilling with my morning coffee. Or I could be talking about like something that happened in my everyday life and take you with me, saying like to go to eat out or something. The bad side about being an influencer or full-time content creator or having a business that deals with social media in general is the fact that when life like gives you a bunch of stuff at once, and you don't post something daily about it, your views go drastically down. So I'm not saying that my views went drastically down per se the last 2 days, but I know I definitely will see a hit from it. It's not going to be immediate like today. It'll be in a few days from now because everything is kind of like cycled on social media. But either way, since I've had so much coming up this last week since my mom went in surgery, I am her only child. I'm also her power of attorney and everything else. And I'm the one she relies on literally for everything. I'm also a single parent. So, I have my household and I'm trying to take care of her household. And my kids, they're older, they help definitely. And if they weren't, I don't even know how this would be possible at all. But, saying that is, I think, what is not spoke about enough when we talk about wanting to be a full-time influencer or content creator, because there's no days off. So you always have to either have something in the drafts, or you have to have something that you can fill in those gaps, or you really have to come on here raw and real and just kind of record even when you don't feel like it or necessarily know what to say. And that's when you get that really raw footage where maybe you're crying, or maybe you're more like confrontational, where you're just like, I just can't believe this, this happened and this happened, and then more dramatic, right? And I didn't want to do that. Before, like when I first started social media, I would come on social media, especially on my Facebook, and be more raw and real and be like, hey, this is what's going on every single minute. So basically, like, I'd be like, this is going on. A lot of that had to do with the situation I was dealing with at that time and having a public record for it. But now in the space of life I am now, I don't have to do that. And that's what's nice about it. But if you're looking at becoming a full-time content creator or influencer, just know that, it is a full-time thing. It is not an add-on to life. It essentially becomes your life as becoming a public figure. So just keep that in mind. Is it something that you can essentially keep up with, long-term? And we're talking about long-term as you are in marketing. This is marketing. And marketing never turns off. You're against a global audience that you're getting attention for, hitting your right demographics. So you're always speaking the same way, in the same context. You're always like having to promote something, even if it's yourself. You have to show up and promote that you still exist, that you're still here. And you do have, I don't want to say the competition, but you do have all those eyeballs looking at other things, globally, paid for, higher influence. Just so, just keep that in mind. Trends, what's in the news. So there's always this constant pool of attention. So it's an always on career. Okay, just keep that in mind.